What's up guys, welcome back to the channel once again. The ride impressions of the bike will start soon, but before we get started, I would like to thank all my viewers as my CB350 walk around and ride impressions video got a fairly good number of views for a small YouTube channel like mine. So the folks from Honda BIGWING MALAKPET invited me to make a ride impressions video for this bike as well. Not many subscribers yet, but getting a call back regarding a bike like this one, that was quite surprising and motivating at the same time. If you are from Hyderabad and would like to connect with the showroom folks, then I have given the contact details down in the description. So thank you all once again, keep supporting and I'll do my best to bring you more such content. If you are not interested in the walk around video, then you can skip to ride impressions part in the timeline. This bike is a successor of the CB500X that got discontinued previously. This is now called the NX500. This one does get some good things compared to the old one, like the twin disc at the front, digital console, updated design and a more refined engine. If you ever get a chance, do take a test ride of this bike because it is super refined and it feels really good to ride. Briefing on the design and specifications, this one now gets the LED treatment in the front and back. No protective elements for the fairing like the Himalayan had it right out of the box, but you may get it as an accessory, regarding which I'll talk to you about in a minute. Suspension, these are non-adjustable 41mm Showa big piston forks and a preload adjustable Pro-Link monoshock in the rear. For braking, it gets 296mm dual disc at the front with 2 piston calipers and a 240mm disc at the rear with single piston caliper. Dual channel ABS, that comes in as a standard. 19-inch 110 section front tire and a nice wide 160 section 17-inch rear wheel, which looks quite good for the overall theme of the bike. And you do get 3 color schemes, which are red, black and white. Coming to the accessories, you do have a bunch of them available from Honda itself, like the steel pipes for protecting the side fairings, auxiliary lights, knuckle guards, 12-volt socket, main stand and things like top box, carrier, etc. Now without further delay, let me take you through the ride impressions of the bike.
Well, talking about the seat height, it's a 830mm seat height. It has a 181mm of ground clearance. When I sat on the motorcycle, it did not feel like it's a heavy or a big motorcycle. Although I'm not able to flat foot, but one of the feet is on the ground comfortably and the other one is a little left over. Now this one has a 830mm of seat height and I'm 5'6" tall, 65 kgs, so still I'm able to manage it very well, so it's not going to be an issue. Now overall the dash looks really nice and clean, more so than the older generation CB500X. This one they have done it really nice with the 5-inch TFT display. Let me just start it up and show you how it looks like. The animation as well, this is the Honda animation you have. Even when you switch off the motorcycle, you get the same type of animation and then it lets you go. Talking about the display, you have 5-inch color TFT display and it comes with a traction control. You can easily be able to manage it from here itself, and I think this should work. Yes, long press this one and then you should be seeing this icon popping up. That means like your traction control is off. This little joystick over here allows you to switch between different styles, and see this one, and then you have the trip meters, trip A, trip B and those kind of things. You can be able to press it downwards as well. Gear position indicator over here, and you have fuel gauge indicator. It also has HISS, which is Honda's immobilizer. Overall the look of the motorcycle and the layout of the dash feels really nice and very premium. Good quality parts have been used. You also have fly screen over here or wind blast protector. Now on the right, it's very simple. You have the power button and this is the hazard switch, the engine kill switch. You also have the Bluetooth connectivity feature. For that you have to download the Honda's RoadSync app and then you can be able to manage turn-by-turn navigation, calls and music. Let me start her up and show you how the exhaust sounds like. One of the things that I also liked is the adjustable brake lever. Even the CB500X has it. Apart from the traction control, dual channel ABS and the whole console itself, one of the features that I really like when it comes to Honda's motorcycle is that they also give out emergency stop signal. It's basically when you brake really hard or when you brake suddenly, then the blinkers start to blink automatically. That's a nice thing to have so that it can provide a little bit of information to the oncoming traffic. talking about the engine, this one feels really refined. Whenever I twist the throttle, there is a lot of power right from the start, so the low end is quite good. Now this is not a proper off-roader, it's an adventure tourer. Talking about the suspension, this one has a little bit stiff setup. I kind of feel that the front suspension is a bit stiff, the rear one has a softer element to it. So but overall, the kind of suspension that I expected, it was not the case. This is a little stiffer than that. I'm not driving it at a high speeds because this is fairly new motorcycle and I've been given this bike to just take it out for a short spin and give you the ride impressions. The first thing that pops into the mind when you talk about this motorcycle is the price. 5.9 lakhs ex-showroom takes it to somewhere up to 7.1 lakhs on road in Hyderabad, which kind of is a bummer. It's understandable considering that this is a CBU unit, so even if it was CKD, the prices might be just a little lower, not too much. I hope that they start manufacturing these motorcycles from India itself, and now that the Aprilia's RS457 has been manufactured locally in India, I think it is time for Honda to start manufacturing it locally, so that a lot of riders can be able to afford these kind of motorcycles, these nice good motorcycles. Now comparing this motorcycle with the Himalayan 450 would not be the right comparison. I would say yeah, it is better to compare it with something like Benelli TRK502 C, something like that. Benelli's TRK502 or Versys 650. Again, Versys is going to cost a little higher, somewhere at 8 lakhs or something. Himalayan costs much lower than this one, but you have single cylinder on that one. This one is a twin cylinder with 2 disc setups. Now that this engine is from Honda, you have the reliability factor which will always be there. It gets a 471cc parallel twin motor, liquid cooled. It produces somewhere around 46 bhp and 43 newton meters of torque. I really like the way that the ride feels, especially the engine. It feels really refined, and whenever I twist the throttle, it just feels like it has the power right from the low down. Very refined, very beautiful engine. I do wish that this one has been manufactured locally, so that the prices would have been a little lower. Now that will always be there. We have seen the pricing strategies in the past. Another good thing compared to the CB500X is that the screen, which comes with a TFT 5-inch colored display, this one feels much brighter than the older one. It is very much legible even in the bright daylight. Currently it's somewhere around 4:30 in the evening, and it still lights up very well. Talking about the brakes, this one has a rear single disc and the front one has a twin disc setup, which is a good thing. It also adds a lot of character to the whole motorcycle's aesthetics. I feel that the front brake is very sharp, very powerful, and the rear one is kind of a little soft or wooden, I feel. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what do you guys think about the bike. If you are new to the channel, do consider subscribing, as a lot of new motorcycles are going to come up in the future for Indian market, and I'll see you guys in the next one.